this episode, we say goodbye to WA and hello to the NT as we make our way through Kununurra and Katherine on our way to Mataranka and Bitter Springs.
Time to leave. Leaving our Questro this morning. I think we're going to make it to Kununurra and we'll go via the Ivanhoe Crossing. Think we can get some groceries done?
I hope so, because we've run out of everything.
Yep, the last shop we did was in Broome, I think like 2.5 or 3 weeks ago. We're due to stock up, hey? What we're going to do about the NT border. Don't know if they're as strict as coming into WA.
Not going to stock up on fruit and veg though, just in case.
No, just bare minimum to get us by until we can get to Katherine maybe. Let's get going, eh? Famous Ivanhoe Crossing. Let's go.
You can't come to Kununurra and not give this a go. This is the famous Ivanhoe Crossing, and who knows how many times we're going to go over. Let's have a bit of a play. Well, where are we now?
We have just done our shopping in Kununurra. We're loaded up on lunch, full as a goog, and we're punching. We're punching through. We've just thrown in Katherine.
Into the Garmin?
It's only about 4.5 hours, so I think we might just push right through to there. I want to just, instead of punching all the way down to Alice in the next 3 days, or 4 days, I want to maybe chill out in Mataranka and that, have a swim in that for a little bit. What do you reckon, babe?
It's hot. So
we don't have to be in Alice till Monday.
And today's Tuesday.
Yeah, so we've got ages. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Right.
We'll just take our time now.
I'm going to let you focus on driving.
Yeah, thanks. That'd be lovely. Where are you now, mate?
I'm now in the Northern Territory, and it's been a hot minute since we've been here, but...
How do we know that?
Well, it's been a while since we've been here.
How do you know we're in the NT?
Oh, well.
Woo-wee! It's been an epic 6 months. 6 months. You've been absolutely insane, WA, but it's time to go.
But we agree with that sign. It is a great place.
Oh, 100%. It's a friggin' epic place. Now, we're going to take you over here. I'm sure you'll know where we are. In the NT!
Well, I'm in the NT, you're in WA.
No. Mate, you're in nowhere land. You're in the middle. Oh, mate. See what I've got to put up with all the time? Look, now she's running away from me. She's running away.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Let's get punching, hey?
Hoo!
That was exciting. Can you do that again?
Hoo!
One more.
Hoo!
Okay, let's go.
Hoo! Enough is enough. We've done about 426 kilometres and we are now in a place called, I think, Sullivan's Campground, which is in Gregory National Park. So you do have to pay for this place. First things first, inside the van, aircon is on. And now I'm going to unpack, and I made some spaghetti bolognese yesterday. I made the meat part, so I'm just going to boil some pasta, and that is us for the night. I do have a whole lot of editing to do though. So let's eat and then I can get stuck into work. That's it. Our stay here was just for one night. It was a lovely place. It was quiet, but we're up early and we're heading towards Katherine. You right there?
Oh man, look at that.
Everything's so dirty.
Oh.
And I tell you something we haven't seen for a while.
What?
Is they're all green.
Oh yeah, they're back to normal pressures.
Back to road pressures.
Yep.
So what's the plan today? Where are we heading?
We're going to go to Katherine right now. I think it's about 190 odd Ks, and we'll do some shopping, some more shopping now that we're over the border. We just didn't get any groceries because we thought, well, just in case for borders.
Well, it says not to. It says even if it's not police, don't bring in fruit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So we try and do the right thing.
Yeah. Look at that, man. That's the steering wheel.
He's having a bit of a moment. Everything's dirty and he's not coping.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm a clean freak, as you guys know, and
it's hard to be clean when you're in these sorts of
yeah,
areas.
you turn a blind eye for a while, but now that you're back into civilization, you're like, come on, just gotta clean.
Right. Just checked us in here at Mataranka for 2 nights in a powered site. It was $40 a night for 2 adults. And I can see here there's a stage for live music or whatever here. It says the Mataranka Mob. And I did ask if they still had live music every night. And they said, no, the season's actually really quiet now. So they haven't got live music, but they've still got meals. So pub meals, lunches and dinners. And the bar is open. So Chris will be happy. I jumped in and Chris is moving sites. I just want to show you the noises you hear inside a moving caravan. Lots of squeaks and bangs and things moving and rattling, and you can hear the brake controller. Anyway, you get an idea. I'm going to start unpacking the van now.
Good morning, all. It feels like ages since I've actually said g'day to you guys and spoken on this camera. I've just been wide open driving for the last 3 days, trying to punch some K's in to get down to Melbourne, going down the Stewart Highway from Darwin back down to Adelaide. You can't go past Mataranka and Bitter Springs for a... Hey, this is my gig, mate. Get out of it. Yeah, you can't go past Mataranka and Bitter Springs, mate. We've pulled up here for actually a couple of nights in Mataranka. It's nice and early this morning. It's 7:30 in the morning, and we're getting to Bitter Springs for a nice swim. Tonight we'll go up the road and see old Mr. Whipcracker, punch down to probably Daly Waters tomorrow night. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with tomorrow, mate. We're just going to get today out the way, so... Let's go to Bitter Springs and then we'll come back afterwards and we'll show you guys Mataranka Springs as well. Did you not bring a towel with you, mate?
I did. I bought 2 towels actually. I bought a big towel and a little towel and a shirt to put on, and it's actually cold, and I left everything except my little towel in the car. So it's going to be a cold walk back.
It's nice and warm in the
water.
In the springs anyway, but when you get out, that's when it's cold. It's actually pretty fresh this morning. What's the time? It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8:20 and it is 20 degrees. So it's fresh for us, but if you're Tasmanian, it would probably be balmy.
Yeah, it would be balmy. Yeah, we're trying to get used to the shift in the bloody times as well. We're an hour and a half later, than WA time, so we're trying to shift from that too, aren't we?
Yeah. It's a bit confusing.
It is a little bit confusing.
And we're checking the weather as we go, and we're heading down to Alice Springs, and when we get there it's going to be like 11.
Yeah, we got to start
overnight.
shifting all our clothes again for going down the friggin' Victoria. That's alright, it's all part of it, isn't it? You ready? You can see the steam coming off the water. Oh, do you want to go to the lookout?
Oh yeah, have a look.
Good. Getting here nice and early too. There's bugger all people. It is the off season now at the moment, so there's not that many people around, so it's pretty cool, but there's even less early in the morning.
Swim safely at Bitter Springs. The current can be strong? Really? It doesn't look very strong right now. Alright, let's go.
Jump in. Wakey time! Oh, this is the most peaceful bath we've had in a long time, really.
Well, I was going to say it's the first bath we've had in a long time.
Well, that's a good point.
We did have one on the Gib.
Yeah, this place is stunning, mate. It's stunning. It's beautiful. What temperature do you reckon it is?
I don't know.
26, 27 or something?
It's pretty. It's a lot warmer than the one at Mataranka.
Yeah,
it's a lot more natural. We've seen fish. We're actually standing on a very slippery tree.
Slippery sucker.
Under the water right now.
This is a lot bigger and a lot nicer than Mataranka. Mataranka is still beautiful, but this one is definitely the pick.
Definitely.
But it gets busy, so get here early. We got here and I think there was about 3 or 4 people in there. It gets packed. But we're out of peak season too, so it's really good. Alright, we're going to continue and enjoy this.
I'm going to float for a little while.
Yep, we're just going to soak in the peace. It actually wasn't very peaceful before.
No.
Like a heap of, were they Spanish?
Yeah.
came in and they were literally screaming,
They were
talking to each
yelling
other.
at each other, and I actually was like,
We went,
and they're like, why? And it's like,
they actually said something in Spanish, and Miriam obviously knows Spanish, so she heard them and went, no, no, whatever, spoke back, and they went,
yes.
but when you come to these places, just enjoy the peace and the tranquility of it.
Don't go yelling at each other from one end to the other.
What?
Just listen. You can hear
Beautiful, the birds.
people talking quietly. You can hear birds.
Yeah.
You can hear the water.
Did you hear that crocodile just bubbling behind us?
It's hard work filming these springs.
Oh, mate.
Someone's out of breath.
This is harder than mountain biking.
Someone's hitching a ride on the floaty.
Oh.
So you can actually jump in at the top, and the current is enough to pull you down pretty quickly, hey?
Yeah.
And I don't have a mask on, but I can see straight down to the bottom. It is crystal clear. Magic! Don't touch them. Prickly ones.
We're nearly at the end now. We'll jump back out and run back and do it all over again. What do you reckon?
Yeah, why not? You better rescue me.
How you going there?
Look, I'm going
Are you going to keep going past?
I'm going under. I'm not allowed to go under.
How's that? Amazing?
Oh, best thing I think I've ever done.
Yep. Pretty good, isn't it?
Now, are we going to get out and walk, or are we just going to try and float back up?
I am literally exhausted, mate, so...
You're going to walk?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, I'm going to float, so I'll meet you at the top.
Are you? You're going to be paddling for ages.
Yeah, it's alright.
This is the current.
It's so nice and warm, I don't mind. See you at the top.
I'll leave this with you then.
Okay.
Here you go.
Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm not going very
You're
well.
not going to go far.
Okay, come back.
Yeah. That ain't going to work, mate.
Oh.
So extreme close up. Well, we couldn't have timed that any better if we tried, could we?
I know everyone's coming in now.
Yeah, Queen Street Mall, mate. They're all just flooding on in now. Kids leaping in everywhere. people everywhere.
It was really cool. The kids just rocked up and this kid was just like, "Oh my gosh, it's so clear. Oh, it's so
he
warm.
was
Oh, it's so clear." And I thought he is voicing what everyone is thinking as they come in. As they get in. He was just voicing it out there. He was just mind blown like we all are. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's so cool to see people's reactions when they first see it and jump in the water. It's freaking rad, isn't it?
It's a lot warmer
that.
actually here than you think it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot warmer here than Mataranka too.
Yeah, it is. We might take you guys and show you Mataranka because we didn't take cameras yesterday.
It's also really busy there as well. And we can't technically put other people in our videos, so we have to be careful when we're filming. And if it's really busy, sometimes we just can't do it.
Yep.
It is 6:15 and lucky for us, Nathan Whippy, the guy that does the really cool whip show, it's his final show of the season. So we've just made it. So we're about to head there and check it out. I think there's a car park there for us. What do you reckon? Look what we parked next to. Just admiring the lineup here tonight. Gates open at 6:30. It's only 6:35 and it's already pretty busy. So glad we came when we did. I've actually wanted to see this show for a long time. So super excited.
So my name's Nathan Whippy Griggs. You probably guessed that by reading the signs here. It's pretty obvious. Back the helicopter. Here we go. Give you something back in return for that great round of applause here tonight. The trick right here is a reward. That there was me sexy crack. Come on. If this was to hit you when it cracks, it could easily break your bones, cut you wide open. Yeah. Just got to get angry with it. That's the way to do it.
One last morning here at Mataranka Springs. It's a moving day. Chris he's packing up the van. Actually, he's currently talking to the guy next to us, but he's packing up the van because we're getting ready to head off to Daly Waters. So what happened was we arrived here 2 days ago and we went down for a bit of a swim in the thermal pool, which was lovely, but there were a lot of people there, so we didn't do any filming. So I'm going to head on down now and just show you what it's like before we hit the road. It is a great campground. It's a bit of a dust bowl, but that's to be expected out here. It's right, I don't know if it's part of or right next to Elsey National Park. There are unpowered sites, powered sites, shady sites. Actually, I don't know if there are any unshady sites. I haven't really looked that in depth, to be honest. But yeah, it's a lovely place, and it's not a bad place to base yourself. As we discovered after we booked here, you can also camp at Bitter Springs, and we really preferred Bitter Springs to Mataranka because the water's just warmer. It's a lot bigger, so it feels a lot less crowded. Yeah, if we'd had our time again, I probably would have booked at Bitter Springs, but it's only 10 minutes down the road. So anyway, yeah, if you're coming this way, Mataranka Homestead, I think it's what it's called where we are now, or Bitter Springs, both would be perfect. As always, there's a little bit of information before you get started. You can see up here it's a 200-metre walk and the warm waters flow year round. There are a few things you can do in this area: swimming, fishing, boating, a few walks up there as well. And as you can see here, you do have to pay to come in, so you either get a day pass or your park pass. One thing you find out pretty quickly here is that there are a lot of bats that call this place home, and they all kind of start to fly over as the sun goes down. You can hear them and smell them at times. Can you hear that? There you go, you can see all the bats up there in the tree. And over there. And right there. Let's see if I make it without getting bat poop on my hat. Oh, by the way, this is a Brixton hat. I get a lot of questions. Where did you get your hat? This one is a Brixton and the red one that I have is a Stanton. Oh, they're making some noise now. So you can see it's a nice easy path to get down there. A couple of others that way, but we are going this way. I'm just arriving now and I can actually hear there are quite a few people here already, so I'll do my best to show you. So as you can see behind me here, it is a lot more man-made than Bitter Springs. So they've actually laid concrete down inside. They've built a little bit of a wall system around it, whereas Bitter Springs, you've got the natural, I guess, the natural bottom. So there's dirt and there's old trees that have fallen in and there's sand, but it's still crystal clear. Here it is, well, it looks like that. And that's that. So I better get back to the van now because I know Chris will be waiting for me. Time to move on to Daly Waters.
It's not me, mate. The place is about to catch on fire and they want to get rid of all the beer. Can you move away from that sign, please?
No. Hey, come back here. We're not finished. Found you.
Are you really going to have it for the... No way.
Skull.
I dare you to scull the whole beer.
Go.
Let's go.